Saturday is a townwide yard sale in the forest. And also I went to a bio-amber groundbreaking at the Lanxess site in Sarnia this past week, and it's a very exciting initiative because it's a significant step forward for SLEC in their chemical cluster vision. And what they're using agricultural byproducts in this plant, and it's going to be hire 40 new employees for the first phase. There's going to be a second and third phase. There's going to be over 100 construction workers for this as well. But I'm thinking that the Economic Development Committee particularly would be prudent to consider what type of things Lambton Shores could potentially feed into something like this. We have agricultural products, we have things like this that seem to be the focus. It seems to be agricultural feedstocks and byproducts, which are now the focal point of this chemical cluster for Sarnia. So it's a big dream. It's large scale. It's not small. You know, I mean, the local food initiative is excellent, but I think this is really something that has a long-term sustainability to it. So it's something I would just encourage the Economic Development Committee to look at really seriously, how we can be a participant in that process.
Okay. You put that
Forest Farmers Market,
yep.
Fridays 8 to 1, starting this month, May till October, and the Grand Bend Farm, this is my ED, that's right. Wednesdays 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Colonial parking lot. So if anybody has any place that they can put signs, I don't know if Arcona has a farmer's market. I don't think Denver does either. So, anyways, I was given the signs by Mrs. Williamson, so I'm taking these back to my place now in our subdivision. But if anybody has a place for signs, let me know and we'll get you something.
Okay.
Thank you.
Been busy. The Chamber of Commerce in Grand Bend had, together with TSL, had brought in the Motorhead Traveler, who does a television show or promotion video. He was at the Motorplex, toured around Grand Bend, did a lot of filming, and so I think it's a great promotion. The Chamber was, they went down to the Arts Center, so it was a good morning there. I was at that. Actually toured him into town. He rode a Harley and I rode one. We let him into town. He was impressed with that stuff. So it was a real fun morning of promoting our community. They had the day before, they filmed down on the beach and a bunch of stuff. So it was, I don't know when the show will be coming on, but we'll let you know. It should be good for the community.
Yeah, that's not the Grand Benders, is it?
That's totally different. What else did I attend? The Forest Economic Development. This coming Friday, anybody from council, we had sent out notice of the AMO Sustainability Conference in London. I'm registered to go to the Sustainability in London. Councillor Illman, I believe you attended the...
I never did do my report. I did attend the Sustainability Conference in Kenora.
In Kenora. I'll see what the one's like in London. Anybody else going?
Grab me material, please.
See what's there. I guess that's all I have. Item 14, opportunity for public to seek clarification on issues raised in the agenda. Mr. Sharon.
Clarification on the report by Mr. Byrne. I think I know what he meant. He referred to the Blackberry Towers. Did you just mean the cell towers? Okay, thank you. The other thing is that on the last page of the check registry, check number 34232 is for $20,000 of deductible billing. Can you elaborate on that, please?
You'll look it up.
Okay, and you'll report at the next meeting?
Sure.
Okay.
Get you some information. Yep.
I might be able to help. It's the check was made out to Frank Cohen Company Limited, and they are a risk management
They're our insurance company, yeah.
company. Oh,
And we
is
pay
this a
deductible.
normal,
It's a deductible.
is this a normal payment you make? Oh, not anything spectacular.
It's a deductible
You also,
for a claim.
you also put out petty cash for $29,500 for the money machines. And will you refund it next month, since,
That's the float.
from my view,
It's a
You
very
got
large float.
It's a very
It gets
They-
replenished at the end of the season.
oh, it stays out until the end of the season?
It's basically how we make change with machines. It's continually flowing.
Okay, so the 29.5
Float, yeah.
was put back in September last year?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else? John? No? Mr. Speak?
Two quick things regarding Mr. Burns' report about the emergency yada yada. You're never gonna get away from it. I lived through the wildfires out west. The best communication is the people. When you're talking about dealing with Hay Communications or Execulink or whatever, doing the broadcast, I suggest you talk to them about the phone lines, because they're low voltage and they don't go out with power. Secondly, with your sound system, for clarification, Deputy Mayor, the sound system can be purchased before you go anywhere. There's 4 different vital parts of it: speakers, microphones, amp, and mixer board. Speakers, if they're hardwired, they're hardwired. You can get remote speakers. The microphones will be the same regardless, unless you go with wired. In the report, they're wireless. You might want to look at that again, because with wireless microphones, you have batteries and you have signal strength. With wired, you have consistent volume and you don't have to worry about continued expenses.
Thanks for that clarification.
No problem. I did it a year ago for you.
Okay. Anything else? John?
Just one item, we have an opportunity for a very prestigious conference to be held in the Grand Bend area next spring. Wondered if council would support. I was going to work with our colleague from South Carolina, possibly going in jointly to promote that conference. Prestigious individuals,
What is it?
municipal administrators conference.
I think we can bring anything to our area that brings,
That will fall right into my ED.
But just to follow up, we'll put the details, flesh it out a little bit more, but they're looking at mid-May.
And there are some rental properties in Plan 24 that you could use to stay at.
If they're still standing.
okay,
Nice
no, I think
fence.
that'd be a good thing for